is the biggest and the most polarizing thing. Let's deep dive a little bit into this, and it is a young thug case. So,
Mm.
just to give people some insight on what's going on, Thugger, has pleaded guilty, and the his team was recommending probation and time served. The prosecutors was recommending 45 years, um, somewhere around 15 to 20 to be served. Then you get good time, and then another 20 to 25 years probation. Ultimately, he gave a heartfelt speech, and the judge let him go home with time served and 15 years probation. All right. Also included in that is his ability to be able to work with felons and work with Gunna, in order for him to be able to continue to create music and do the things that he do from an entertainment perspective. This is some of his speech that he gave to the judge prior to getting sentencing, and he is officially home now. But take a look.
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, you know, my crimes or my charges. Uh, I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, My managers, my kids that's not
That's
here.
fucked
Uh,
up. Pause
really,
it.
everybody that got something to do with this situation.
He just called his mama hoe. That nigga said she got 11 kids and I can't say all their names.
I mean
No,
that's
he meant that based
No,
on
he just
time,
saying that. I know
time.
what it sounds
He
like
don't have the
though.
time to say all their names. Oh shit, Quentin.
Oh boy,
Yeah, my bad,
so
I'm
toxic.
That shit
I want
did
to say
sound
sorry
weird
for
though
just
with the
like,
first.
being having so much time investing into this, and I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Uh, through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides. Um, I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was, probably on drugs or anything, I don't know. But I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world. But I am a good guy, I don't mind doing stuff like, free shows, and I always did that. I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. I made $1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did like 2 or 3 shows that made like 700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization. Like, you know, I do things. Like I put millions of dollars back into my community for real. I really did. I did more than anybody ever did from my side, you know. But I understand, you know, rap lyrics. I understand how it could be twisted. I understand what it could do to the mind of people. I understand all that, and I promise you, I'm 100% changing that. You know, it's just I'm older, I'm grown now, you know, and it's just like I'm smarter. It's more things to rap about. Like I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too. And anyway, I can go forever.
So that's Thug's speech. It got him home. Any thoughts? Thoughts on Thugger Thugger and the fact that he is now off and home after a trial that was the longest in Georgia's history.
He turned on his Harvard University white guy voice. I noticed that. I heard that come out in him.
No, he sound the same.
No, he talk like that.
Yeah, you
Oh, he
Yeah,
sound.
do?
he actually,
Yeah,
yeah, he
that's
actually
how you
talk.
sound.
Yeah, he actually talks really good. I think all
Really
that he
well.
doing in rapping either be drugs or just a character.
You
But
said he be on drugs when he be rapping?
yeah, that man be on drugs. Yeah,
Hmm.
you gotta be on drugs to do it sound like that. But nevertheless, I thought it was good. I'm not the the biggest Young Thug fan, but I thought it was good. It was a good speech. I don't know if he gonna stick to it or not, but it was good. It sounded, sincere.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Slimmy.
think he gonna be, I think he gonna be right back to smoking niggas on record. I don't think it, I don't think the lyrics is gonna change. Like he said they are, but I don't think they are. It just show you what money can do for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he really guilty of. You know, like I can't say that. I don't know what he did or what he accused. Like I just know it's supposed to be like some kind of racketeering, gang, or whatever it is with the label. I don't know what he was really guilty of. All I'm gonna say is I remember when the nigga was talking about, do you feel like they asked him, do you think your life matters and to social justice causes? And he was, from what he was saying, man, that nigga didn't give a fuck. But being behind bars, man, that should have probably changed your whole outlook on life. So he sound like somebody that's sincere. I just don't think the lyrics will change much though. I don't think the lyrics gonna change. I don't
Hmm.
think so. Nah, man, cause like Ti them with the, he went in that cage. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as he got out, he is right back to nigga killing music. You know what I'm saying? And that's with him being on Crime Stoppers. That nigga went back to nigga killing music, and he was on Crime Stoppers. So you know that motherfucker don't give a fuck. And Thug, he ain't. I ain't never really heard him say too much that was profound like Ti.
Hmm.
But hopefully he walked the right walk, man. Hopefully he walked the right walk, man. Like I never knew like if he was guilty of what they was accusing him of. I just know like, well, yeah, no, he was guilty of some shit because he shot Lil Wayne's tour bus. So he did do some ill shit, or he was a part of some ill shit being taking place. I don't know. I
That
don't know
man
how
ain't
he got
clean.
off. Like,
He not clean, but I will say this. I do think that um, probably sitting in there has helped him realize you either going to change or you're going to be right back in here.
Hmm. Well, I got an interesting take. I think maybe it might be a little different, maybe not so much. Number one, um, at the least, I thought that this should have been a mistrial.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
oh
I
yeah,
think
for
I
sure.
think that is first of all. Let me say something. We got to get this dude's lawyer a round of applause. He got one of
Yeah.
the most savage beast lawyers that fought on his behalf. I mean, dog, like his lawyer is a beast. They got the original judge removed. They exposed the fact that they was having backdoor conversations with the prosecution and the Senate, all of that stuff, right? So that's number one. I think that his lawyer deserves a lot of credit. If I ever get into trouble, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call his lawyer. All right, that's
The fact.
first and foremost. The second thing that I have to say about this is I think that the state botched, Fulton County botched this trial so bad that at the very least, and I'm a person that believe that criminals they need to be, you know what I'm saying, removed off the street because, you know, they're a detriment to society. And I'm a law abiding citizen and I believe that criminals need to be removed. But number one, I believe in a court of law. And it's innocent until proven guilty. And I don't think that Fulton County did even remotely enough to prove that he's guilty. Whether he's guilty or not is a whole nother conversation. But I think that they botched it, and at the very least, it should have been a mistrial, right? Because again, they dirty. The judge was dirty. He got a new judge, and I think that this actually embarrasses Fulton County because they wasn't able to do their job. And the fact that this was the longest, trial in Georgia history is insane. That's number two. Number three, um, I believe that anything that leads to changed behavior, I'm all for it. I don't believe in, I seen some people in the chat saying, yeah, he ain't a tough guy no more to say that tough stuff in front of the judge. Are y'all crazy? Are y'all smoking crack? Like, I'm trying to go home. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a
Hell
in a
yeah.
4x9 or a 5 or whatever the size of the cell is for 2 years, and it's probably cost him over $10 million. He didn't have to sell houses and all of that. I want to go home. At the end of the day, you can talk all of that tough stuff. We can do whatever we got to do, whatever. I want to go home. I'm going to give the most heartfelt and passion. Keeping it real is for people that get forgotten. It's a lot of dudes that kept it real, and they girl is bouncing on another nigga dick because he got to do 20 years in prison because he was keeping it real. I'm going home, dog. I want to go home. Y'all can keep all of that real stuff to yourself. And then my last point is the biggest winner in this whole situation is Gunna.
Yeah.
Gunna is the biggest winner in this whole situation, in this whole trial. Gunna is the winner.
I
He
forgot
didn't
about
got
that.
he Gunna look like fucking Captain America now. He didn't got fit. He didn't change his life. And he proved the hypocrites wrong. And the reason that Gunna proved the hypocrites wrong is that he proved that regardless of how they view him or him copping out and taking a plea, they still fuck with him because his music is still hitting, he's still selling out shows, and he bigger than he ever been before he went in.
Wait. Another thing, Anton, is a, a part of this deal is Young Thug specifically said he wanted to be able to do music with Gunna specifically.
Yeah, 'cause
He,
Gunna is the
yeah.
one that's saving his label because Gunna is still signed to YSL. He the one that's selling the records. He the one that's running up the bag.
So why was
Um,
everybody making it seem like Young Thug didn't mess with Gunna no more?
He never said that. Everybody speculate on the internet.
Oh man.